Grand afternoon, good people. Eric Taylor, BigEAstro with the Astro-Weather Weekend, February 28th, March 1st, my cousin's birthday, and March 2nd. We're talking about the Pisces Aries moon weekend. How did you do with the Pisces new moon? Are you a little less confused? Pew. Grand afternoon. Aloha. What's the deal? Eric Taylor, BigEAstro. Thank you so much for just the love and support of my four sons. Go watch all their podcasts, please. Episode 308, 309, 310, and I think 305. Elijah Taylor, William Taylor, it's under Will Truth, Jackson Taylor, and Mateus Taylor. And tonight, Friday, February 28th, I end Black History Month and the month of February with a very special guest, Alana Taylor, the owner and founder of Sabale Pure Organic and Vegan Body and Skincare. But we're going to learn about her as a businesswoman and mother, and also her launching her spiritual branding business. She has built 4 businesses. She's got a degree in business and marketing. She's brilliant. She's Pisces Mercury, super creative. And thank you for all the birthday love and wishes for my wife. That means a lot to me. Loving and appreciating my wife and my 4 sons. I'm in gratitude to all of you guys watching and supporting the collective. Hope you did good with this Pisces new moon. And we got 7 planets, the alignment today. The Schumann resonance in the veil is extremely thin. Today's the boycott, so hopefully you're keeping it but spending no money, or it's only local small business. But we have to show economic power. And this has nothing to do with Democrat, Republican, left or right. This is about American citizens fighting back for humanity and us not being properly mistreated financially in this country. The Pisces moon's at around 20 at 2 p.m. Eastern. We'll be looking at it. So it's going to finish up at around, I would say, 25 degrees. Okay, so tomorrow when we get up at around 12 noon, we should be at about probably 2 or 3 degrees Aries, somewhere in there. So Saturday and Sunday is all the Aries moon, un poquito Monday, and then we get into the Taurus, Gemini, Cancer week. But this new moon was really about us integrating and moving into really the age of Aquarius and saying goodbye to the old structures and systems, the old ways of doing things. I'm getting ringing in my ears when I'm saying this and recording, but also the old structures and restrictions in our own lives. We've got to walk into a new reality, dream the new dream, but we have to have compassion, empathy, grace, and mercy for ourselves first, and then outwardly to others. And we have to see, the square to Jupiter, it's about seeing all this data and information where it's confusing, the lies, the deception, truth on top of lie, and truth on top of lie, it's a lot. The clarity comes from within. The clarity comes from the heart chakra, the third eye, the crown chakra, from meditation, from spiritual discipline, from trusting your intuition. So please tap into that. And the T-square with Juno, Sedna, and Ceres. Ceres and Pisces, Juno and Sag, and and just having that Sedna in Gemini. And so there's going to be a lot of energy about the divine or grandmother goddess energy coming up out of the waters and oceans in terms of how we nurture and care for Gaia, Mother Earth, for our bodies, and and really kind to be a little bit more flexible with what we think we know or believe, gaining new wisdom and new knowledge, learning about chemtrails, learning about global warming or climate change, what's real, what's not, but also expanding our consciousness with new information. So I hope that, no matter what, whether we are being deceived in any ways, you can really focus on honoring the trees, the plants, the ocean, and the water, and be a better steward to the earth, right? It's biblical, but really just having respect for all living organisms, respect the trees and the plants, the animals, the birds and bees, the ABCs, and all the MCs that like to blaze and burn trees. Brother, please, respect yourself and one another. Respect each other and your brother, no matter the color of the skin. When we all come together, we all will win. Spread the love, all right? So we're going to get to the chart. Thank you, wifey. Had a great birthday, so much fun. We'll find out about it tonight, Friday, February 28th, 8 p.m. Eastern. I'll be live for episode 311 with Alana Taylor. Sabale Pure, high frequency entrepreneurs, all that good stuff. She's going to explain everything. And she may even have a little special discount for you guys tonight. You don't know. Don't miss it. But you may have to come to the live to get it. Maybe she'll give out a code. Who knows, all right? But let's get to the chart for the Astro-Weather. And it's 11 a.m. Pacific, 12 Mountain, and 2 p.m. Eastern, all right? Pisces moon, Aries moon weekend. March Madness. Oh, and we got to get ready. Venus retrograde, Mercury retrograde, Virgo lunar eclipse, Aries partial solar eclipse, 2 coffee talks, the Pisces birth chart sale, Eric at BigEAstro.com. It's going to be Saturday the 15th at 12 noon Eastern, okay, which will be 9 a.m. Pacific. And then the Friday the 21st, we're going to be rocking 75 minutes, $13, looking at the partial Aries solar eclipse at 8 p.m. Eastern, okay? So you don't want to miss this. I'm going to do the Mercury retrograde and the Virgo lunar eclipse, and then the Aries partial solar eclipse. These will affect everyone. So please, Eric at BigEAstrology.com, $22 and then $13. And happy birthday, Pisces. The sale is for Sun, Moon, Risings. The time and prices will go up. In Aries season, I'll be doing, instead of 65 minutes, 90 minutes for $250, and the sale will be for each sign, $206. Okay, so you want to take advantage of this, Pisces. Don't wait till next year. Pisces Sun, Moon, Risings, it's $165. 65 minutes via Zoom, or the mini movie custom video summary, $246. Astro-Weather Weekend, Biggie Astrology. Forget about a Friday, baby. What's the deal? Freeman, McNeil, Lucille, old ball, bouncing off the wall, rocking for all of you. I had to deal with some crazy stuff this week with my son. We had to get the principal and the teachers and everybody in line. Everybody seems to be on the same page. And, we're just advocating for our kids. We're not here for racism, and we're not here for any of it. So, the Taylor parents had to, show up and show out. So I was at the school the last 2 days. So this Pisces moon, conjunct Mercury, North Node, and Neptune today. This is where, through our spiritual discipline and really getting into our psychic, intuitive selves, we can emotionally see through the veils and the deception. You thought February was wild, and a lot of stuff with Trump and Elon and Doge and all that. A lot of legal battles, maybe ending the Russia-Ukraine war, silliness with trying to build and take over Gaza, no right, no respect for the Palestinian people. It's disgusting. But I'm always about humanity first, and America needs to mind their business. But this moon can help you hopefully see through the rose-colored glasses and the fog and deception, be less confused and emotionally integrate how you should be feeling, but having compassion and empathy for everybody. We got to save money to the government, but some of these federal workers, some of them don't deserve to be fired. There's nuance to all of it, but we have got to correct how we've been spending and all that stuff. So the Pisces moon, like I said, it's going to finish up at about 25 and 24 degrees, or 25 and 26 degrees. Excuse me. And tomorrow should be at around 3 degrees, 2 or 3 degrees in Aries at 12 noon. Venus goes retrograde. So while Venus is retrograde from March 1st, April 11th, no, if you've already started something, that's fine. But the main focus, no new relationships, no new vehicles, no new cars, no new haircuts and fashion statements, new wardrobe. Try not to get married. Like it just, things don't work out when you're doing it around the Venus things. After April 11th, have at it. Wait to the 15th maybe, or, could even say the 18th or 25th of April. But after the 11th, things will be better in that front. And then Mercury goes retrograde coming up on the 14th, and Virgo, Lunar Eclipse on the 15th. So there's a lot going on. And the moon tomorrow will be conjunct Venus. We'll talk about that. But, this is a day where sound bowl meditations, it's going to be very great for tonight's podcast, very spiritually minded. The sun's getting closer to trining Mars. That can be positive. Mars in Cancer has been really rough. It's been affecting my family and all my clients, everybody. So we've got to just stay emotionally grounded and tap into that. Jupiter and the sun are squaring, and that can be challenging your purpose, vitality, I am energy, against your kind of wisdom, beliefs, and philosophy, new data, new information. So this is where you're just really not knowing what to think or what to believe about all that's happening in the news and the government. And that's why I'm telling you got to go within and connect in your physical body. The Pluto is trining the Sedna in Gemini. We really want to, and let's see what's up with the Lilith. Lilith, what are you doing, gal? Well, the Virgo South Node, and Lilith is still in Libra, but it's going to go bounce back into Scorpio, right? We got the Vesta and the Vertex is Lilith, and here's the true Black Moon Lilith, okay? So that's trining the Jupiter. So you can, when it comes to relationships, business partnerships, or marriages, you can use this expanded data and information to get clarity, to have some fairness and justice, to be more harmonious and peaceful. And we hope that happens with Russia, Ukraine, Israel, Egypt, Palestine, America, just all of it. Nobody should get the short end of the stick. You don't bomb a people and then say, oh, we're just going to move you out. No, you rebuild for them. You don't rebuild for multimillionaires and conglomerates and people taking over someone else's land. I mean, come on, where's the humanity? Get out of here with that foolishness. But that's the thing. The propaganda is to make these people seem like they're not human, that they don't deserve humanity. I hope you can get that. Multiple things can be true at the same time. Okay? So we got to really just start to zoom out and really, look all the way back to the Balfour Act. You know what I mean? And before. All right? So I just want love and peace. It's been a taxing week, and I just appreciate you all. Please go watch my boys, Elijah, William, Jackson, and Mateus, Will Truth, Elijah Taylor, Jackson, and Mateus Taylor. It's been a pleasure interviewing them. And I learned some things about them that I didn't even know. So it's great doing this podcast with these boys. And I'll see you live tonight. All right, let's get to Saturday, Sabado, the day. And remember, Venus, Friday night, not a day to, work out, and definitely don't go on a date night and spend money, and don't support these big conglomerates. We got to do this at least one day. All right, let's get to the Astro-Weather Weekend, March Madness, BigEAstro. All right, Sabado, Saturday, Secret Saturday, 12 noon, 9 a.m. Pacific, be specific. Progressive Professor Griffith, if you know, you know. So, let's look over here. Aries moon, the Pisces sun, with the Aries moon, what did that say? 4 degrees, okay. So a little bit further along. So that means it'll finish up at around 10 East Coast, 11 West Coast. So you're going to have the conjunction energy all day Saturday and the exact conjunction. So when Moon is conjunct Venus in Aries, we can emotionally be assertive and aggressive about spending on relationships. And you're like, you know what, Venus is retrograde, but I still got to go buy whatever. You know, and I'm not saying it's a bad time to do things, but be brave and courageous and a pioneer maverick. But just think, as the Venus is retrograde, what do I need to be introspective about until April 11th, about my relationships, about how I spend my money, about my crystals and jewelry, about my gems, about my fashion, arts, culture, and entertainment, about my self-worth and values. Am I initiating? Am I being brave and courageous? Am I being the pioneer maverick? Aries is very pure, but Aries can be accident prone, right? Slow down in your car, slow down in, buying clothes in your wardrobe. Let's be more maybe introspective. That's what the retrograde wants. Mars starting to move slowly forward. Jupiter starting to move slowly forward. We're still in the Pisces. Now we're in the second decan. So this is the Pisces Cancer decan, okay, that started on Friday. So really tap into that. It gets closer to Saturn. You're starting to feel that conjunction. And this is where the spiritual and emotional discipline is going to guide you through March, because March is going to be crazy. So you've got to take no days off and really meditate and breathe and use the sound bowls and frequencies and really learn about copper, alpha, beta, theta, delta, gamma. Okay? There's so much knowledge and information out there. Remember, Juno's in Sag now. The Lilith is still dancing in the black moon, in Lilith in Libra, and still trining Jupiter. So a lot of intuition about relationships and legal matters. And, Mars was kind of squaring that Lilith. Excuse me. And the Virgo South Node is trining came off of opposing the moon yesterday, but late last night, and then, as you're sleeping, but the Virgo South Node is opposing also the Neptune and now the Mercury. So there's a lot of things that are going to come up, especially this first week of March, this weekend, but even on Monday, about the pharmaceuticals and the health. And, I told you Fauci, so just watch out for that. There's going to be more stuff coming back up about, even the stuff about, the measles and things like that. So just, stay tuned in, but spiritual discernment. And yes, we are going to have some extreme weather and flooding. So I hope people are safe out there and careful. Have a great Saturday. It's a great time. My son will be playing football to play sports, Moon conjunct Venus. But let's slow down. Let's not be accident prone. Let's emotionally not be overly impulsive. This is the lunar mansion of the South Node, this Moon and Venus. So there could be some intense emotional arguments in relationships too, or, people feeling if their side's not being met, then they got to just blow it all up and just like, we're getting into an argument and fight. No, you got to find balance. You got to be able to mediate. Look at the opposite of the Moon, Venus, opposing the Libra Lilith and the Libra energy, and that's where we've got to find peace and harmony. Okay? That's what we're to learn at the Aries energy, to look at the opposition of the Libra. So, and that moon is coming in trining Juno. So Saturday morning, you could go out to the bank or the grocery store or the farmer's market and find a little love match or something like that. Have a good Saturday, and we will definitely talk about Sunday. And reach out. I have my moon tracking service, the Pisces birth chart sale, Saturn returns, business charts, career charts, mini love, mini hater, soul contract, birth chart, unconscious chart. Check out BigEAstro.com. Learn about my services. Sign up for the newsletter. Should be coming up one early in March. And I just I stay in gratitude. I thank you for supporting me. You guys actually don't really get when I say how I feel about you guys, even just watching any of my videos. And it means a lot when you comment. I work really hard. And I just hope it's appreciated. And so many of you pour so much love into me and tell me you appreciate it. So I do feel the love. And I thank you with most gratitude, respect, and appreciation. And I'm here to just give you the insight, knowledge, and the truth, the best of my ability. If I don't know something, I will always be honest and tell you I'm not an expert, so I can't tell you I don't know. You know, can I make a mistake? Yes, I'm not perfect. I'm human. But I try from my heart to give you love and knowledge and real information. But I will tell you what works for me: grounding, earthing, meditating, you know, hugging trees. That may not work for you. Maybe you need to jog and run and stretch and Bikram yoga, and that's fine. But I just encourage you to try something for your spiritual practice, to go in, just to be quiet and mindfulness and still. Turn off the television and the media and the social media as well, and just listen to your heart chakra and really to vibrate from love. And I authentically mean that. That's what I do. I'm just I'm a real cat, and I treat people how I want to be treated. I never treat someone less than me. All right, I love you. Let's continue with this Aries moon. And like I said, 10, 11 degrees. So let's say 11 and 6 should be at about 17 degrees tomorrow at 12 noon for Sunday, March 2nd. Eric Taylor. Happy birthday, Pisces. Happy birthday, Cuzzo. And happy birthday, March Madness. I think it's International Women's Month and Latino Heritage Month, I believe. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but I salute everybody every month. But definitely try to honor that. All right, let's get to Sunday, March 2nd, Astro-Weather Weekend, BigEAstro. Yo, sleep on it. Sunday, March 2nd. March Madness is here. College basketball, but it's March Madness with the retrogrades, the eclipses, and just the wild energy. But we're built for it. Faith over fear. There's nothing to fear. So the moon finished off. Said 16, 17. Oh my gosh. Was I wrong? Is it moving faster? 19 degrees seems a little excessive. So, you know, it should only move 6 degrees. So it should end at about 25 on the East Coast, 26 on the West Coast. That means it should be at the most 2 degrees Monday morning, Taurus. So we shall see. Okay? So we will have the Taurus, Gemini, Cancer Moon week. Or maybe just Taurus, Gemini until Thursday. Okay? And the Cancer, Leo Moon weekend. But so Sunday, be active. You know, it's the day of the sun, vitality. The moon is in Aries, but the sun is exalted in Aries, and we got the moon in Pisces. So this is where we could see some winter weather, some spring weather, a lot of rain and a lot of showers, a lot of flooding. Mercury is on its way into Aries, so before it goes retrograde. So Mercury and Venus will both dance back into Pisces, making a conjunction to the North Node of Neptune. Neptune goes in March 30th to Aries for a little bit, then Saturn in May. So there's a lot going on. You know, Pisces, Cancer, Deacon, very deep inner knowing, very sensitive Pisces, okay? These are the sensitive ones, sensitivo, but they're very connected to their family, okay? And that's definitely my cousin. She's about the family. So, you know, and that really goes from February 28th, I believe, let's say, to March 9th. And then we have the final deacon from the 9th to the 19th. So Sunday, definitely the moon is going to be in a conjunction to Chiron. And so there's opportunities for, you know, through activity in sports and asserting yourself. Sorry if you couldn't hear me muffled my face. You can really, you know, get things done around the inner child and initiating, being brave and courageous. And like I said, this moon going up to 25, it is, there's nothing in Leo and Sag that is trining except for the galactic center. So you could get some Sunday night downloads about your galactic origins, right? Some Lyran, some Palladian, some, you know, Syrian, Arcturus. And the moon is kind of squaring Mars in Cancer. So there could be some disagreements around family or home this weekend. Like, no, we're not doing this spring break. No, we're not doing this. Or, oh, blah, 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 blah. Or, oh, I disagree with this. And I support Elon. I don't. I agree with Trump. I don't. You know, Moon square Mars can be kind of volatile over the weekend. So just be mindful of that. But I think the best way to look at March is that we've got to be introspective and go within to get more clarity. The clarity is not going to come from outside. If you're looking for clarity outside of yourself, you're already delusional. And I don't mean it as an insult. I mean it as like, look at this energy and look at the world. There's no way you're going to get clarity from every side speaking and communicating at you. You can, you know, favor one side over the other, but there's going to be lies and deception and confusion from all corners of the earth. Social media, regular media, TV, you know, Fox, CNN, doesn't matter. So that's where you've got to really understand and have that perspective. And look at this, look at this. Okay, so it's on its way, right? Remember I told you Uranus, it will take till March. Here we are March 2nd, but it's going to be longer. Sorry, my mousey is acting up. To get to the 24th degree, still at 23 degrees, but a couple of days it'll be the 24th degree, and that'll be a big shift for the Uranus. Remember, July 7th, it goes into Gemini for like the rest of the year when retrogrades back, and it permanently goes into Gemini for 7 years. Uranus is 7 years in each sign and house, 84 years to go through the chart in the Uranus return, which is a big deal if you make your Uranus return. Congrats, like that's awesome. I look forward to mine one day. But, you know, this is where you Uranus Scorpio people are finishing up the midlife crisis. That's 7 years. So it goes permanently to 2033, April of 2026 for 7 years. Okay. So that's the Astro Weather Week. Crystals, grounding. I would take a bath. I'm going to do a bath with crystals. I've been meaning to do it. I've just been so busy. I haven't gotten it done. I'm going to try to do that this weekend. Maybe even tonight after the podcast, something. But I need to do that. And March is going to be great. I got next Tuesday, I think, female rapper Farrah Shay's coming on. She's super dope. I've got Kelly Rowland coming back on. Both these ladies were on in the summer. I've got Stephanie Mason coming on, who really helps people to rewire the subconscious programming and past life regression work and so much more in the quantum field. I've got Sarah Strong coming on. I've got quite a few guests lined up for March. It's not going to be as heavy as, and then I got some NDE people I'm trying to schedule for April. So, but I really got to finish these astrology cards and my book. So the podcast will slow down a bit, and I am going to try to come back on Tuesday at noon. Maybe this week. We'll see how that works, okay? And just see, that seemed to work. So that's 2 p.m. Eastern, 12 Mountain. And I guess when we get to Pacific, maybe it'll be 3 p.m. Eastern and 12 p.m. Pacific. We'll see after March 9th. So, anywho, I love you guys. I'll be officially announcing the Coffee Talk soon. And I'll see you tonight. And please take advantage of the Pisces birth chart sale. And you can book the Coffee Talks ahead. It's definitely going to be the 15th and the 21st, 8 p.m. Eastern on the 21st, the 15th Saturday, 12 p.m. noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. All right? Astro-Weather Weekend, Pisces, Aries, Moon, Eric Taylor, BigEAstro. Under the cherry moon. So I'll see you tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern. And please go watch the podcast. Go watch, talking about the Black Pisces musical artist with Anjani Seagrass from this week. A lot of fun. And I end the week in Black History Month with my beautiful, talented wife, who is my soulmate. But you want to get branding and help with your business, she's the woman. Logos, graphics, just all different types of insights. She has not only a degree in business, she also has built 4 different lines and companies, including helping to design the beautiful BigEAstro logo and all that stuff, which I think you guys like. I hear a lot of compliments on it. So enjoy the Pisces Aries moon weekend, and this is us literally walking in to the new earth and a new beginning, and we've got to choose the positive timeline. Faith over fear, and there's nothing to fear. Be brave and courageous, and get ready. March is going to be kind of wild, and college basketball, my St. John's, my Maryland Terrapins, my North Carolina Tar Heels, salute. And hopefully my New York Knicks can do good. I got to watch a little bit of this NFL Combine. I've been missing it. Should be kind of fun. I love you. I appreciate you. Eric Taylor, BigE Astrology. Eric at BigEAstrology.com. Coffee Talks, $22, $13. And Pisces birth chart sale for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. I take care of the Sun, Moon, and Rising for each season. So if you're looking for Aries, it starts March 19th. It's going to be 206 and 260 for the sale, okay? And that's going to be going forward 90 minutes in the sale for everybody, all right? Custom video summary still not changing. You can email me a picture, I can put it in. It's a mini movie of your life, all right? Thank you for your patience and understanding. My clients, I've been having technology issues before Mercury goes retrograde, but it's going to get set up and different things, so I appreciate you. All right, Astro-Weather Weekend, February 28th through March 2nd, Pisces, Aries moon, BigE Astrology. Happy birthday, Pisces, and thank you for wishing Alana Taylor birthday. She had a good one. Bye.